Alright, this is Sam Dunham, the Hebrew Hope for Cage Fighter AK and the Anchorage Daily News, interviewing UFC contender Jon Fitch, an all-around badass, who's fresh off his recent victory with, over Alves. So, you've been pegged as the #1 contender once again in the welterweight division, but you're kind of in a in a bind here. Whereas on the one hand, you know, after GSP fights Koscheck here, if GSP wins, you get a chance to avenge a loss of yours, but for that to happen, one of your teammates has got to lose. On the other hand, if your teammate wins, then you have to fight a teammate. How do you feel about that?
You know, I mean, I just have to let things sort themselves out as they happen. Right now, I'm getting married next week. I'm focused on that. And then after that, I'm focused on, you know, helping Josh Koscheck be the best Josh Koscheck he can be for his fight with GSP. And then after that, we'll see what happens. So, you know, I can't really see into the future. So we'll see what happens.
So you're a husband first, teammate second, fighter third.
Pretty much, yeah.
Alright, so you're here at the Alaska Fighting Championship booth at the Alaska State Fair, taking pictures, supporting the local scene. What do you think the role that these smaller local promotions play in the larger MMA community?
They're a necessity. You have to have these smaller shows to build the fighters up. I've had, you know, the first half of my career was fought outside of the UFC. You know, out of 30 fights, I've had what, like 13 UFC fights. So you need that experience. You need that that channel filtering people into the bigger shows. The key is regulation, though. You very much need the regulation, regulating the amateur shows, keeping the fighters safe, and making sure that they have the ability to progress with their careers.
So a lot of fighters, after they're done in the UFC, still fight occasionally at the local lower level, sort of the minor league circuit. Can you see yourself doing that someday, or think you're going to end in the UFC?
You know, I would probably think I'm going to be in the UFC for quite a while longer. I don't see myself, you know, moonlighting in the twilight of my career, fighting in small shows for, you know, very small amounts of money. I'm just sniffing at my prime now, so I've got a long time of fighting left in me, and I don't see, you know, running around the farm circuit in my future.
All right. Tonight, Randy Couture is fighting James Toney. You got a prediction on that?
I'm gonna have to go with the MMA guy over the boxer. I'm sorry, I love James Toney, and he gives a great interview, but yeah, I think Randy's gonna win the fight. Yeah.
All right, one last thing. You've got a very memorable picture on your SureDog profile page. Could you make that face for me?
Which one? They've put a few different ones in there. I haven't checked it for a little while.
All right, that's cool. Thank you very much for talking with me. Appreciate it.